Hand on the lever, the leather is cold. It is now or never, the map is old. Check the petrol, the latch is tight. Let it settle into the light. We are just driving into the storm, always arriving far from home. We are just driving into the storm, always arriving far from home. The 40 is open, the sheep are still. Nothing is broken on top of the hill. Your elbow is touching my linen sleeve. There is no point clutching the reasons we leave. We are just driving into the storm, always arriving far from home. We are just driving into the storm, always arriving far from home. No grand design, no clever plan, just crossing the line as fast as we can. Just us, just the two of us in this little box. We are just driving to the storm, always arriving far from home. We are just driving to the storm, always arriving far from home. Shift the weight through the gate, just don't be late into the storm. The salt is thick upon the glass, the wind is howling off the bay. I watch the heavy moments pass, the sky is turning leaden grey. You look at me and I am still, a quiet peace within your eyes. No need for words or force of will, beyond the reach of ocean cries. The fire is burning low and red, the floorboards groan beneath my feet. There is no ghost inside my head. To make this heavy heart retreat, you look at me and I am still, a quiet peace within your eyes. No need for words or force of will, beyond the reach of ocean cries. The tide is high against the stone, 100 feet of jagged rock, but I have never felt less alone, safe behind the iron lock. You look at me and I am still, a quiet peace within your eyes. No need for words or force of will, beyond the reach of ocean cries. In the dark, just the look, lead and salt, lead and salt. On for a morning stroll, leaving all the mess at home. Stage James takes a steady toll, happy just to let us roam. Water splashing on the wall, your hand finds a place on mine. Doesn't matter if we fall, everything is looking fine, looking fine. Dogs are chasing after sticks, watch the light play on the lake, picking out the favorite bits, best decision we could make. Water splashing on the wall, your hand finds a place on mine. Doesn't matter if we fall, everything is looking fine, looking fine. The look you give me by the edge, proper cheeky, proper sweet, sitting on the garden ledge, feeling London at our feet, at our feet. Water splashing on the wall, your hand finds a place on mine. Doesn't matter if we fall, everything is looking fine. Just a morning in the park, everything is fine. Sparking up a little spark, looking fine. Proper lovely. Heels in the wet, heavy sand. Ocean is salt on the tongue. Hold out is salt on the tongue. Hold out your calloused hand, old as the song we have sung. Drum in the chest of the earth, pull of the moon on the blood, dying and waiting for birth, rising up out of the mud, out of the mud. Sparks like the stars in the black, ash on the hem of my skirt. No way of turning us back. Heal every winter and hurt. The beat is the bone. The beat is the bone. And iron and flint, worn by the lick of the sea. Look for the silvering hint, while not as you wanted to be. Drum in the chest of the earth, pull of the moon on the blood, dying and waiting for birth, rising up out of the mud, rising up. Tide coming in, salt on the skin, in the sand, the pulse of the land, heavy sand.
The carriage sway is soft and slow. The window glass is cold and grey. I watch the dark fields cold and grey. I watch the dark fields pass and go, while you lean back the other way. Your heavy scent is thick and sweet, like crushed jasmine in the rain. The damp earth rises from the peaks and pulls us down inside the train. Down inside the train. My hand is resting on your knee. The leather seat is worn and deep. You look across the night at me, halfway lost to heavy sleep. Your heavy scent is thick and sweet, like crushed jasmine in the rain. The damp earth rises from the peaks and pulls us down inside the train. Pulls us down. The iron wheels are grinding hard against the silence of the fen. A single light in some backyard, then back into the dark again. I breathe you in, the soil and skin. The train rolls on till we are gone, rolling on, rolling on. Rain on Brixton Road, safe in the narrow hall. Shed your heavy load, patterns on the wall. Damp on your cotton shirt, the air is heavy, thick. Leaving the city dirt, the storm's erratic tick. Let the grey sky open wide. The street outside is failing, the perfect place to hide. Behind the timber railing, breath beneath my palm. Roll of London thunder, the room is deep and calm. The day is torn asunder, lost to the southern wind. Wire on the pavement, grace is disciplined. In our small encampment, let the grey sky open wide. The street outside is failing, the perfect place to hide. Behind the timber railing, damp on the window frame, the rising of the leak. I trace your heavy name, the only truth I speak. Let the gray sky open wide, the street outside is failing, the perfect place to hide behind the timber railing. Our sovereign state, rain on Brixton Road, heavy weather weight that the small can
the pavement of Dean Street, a staircase leads to where we hide, where velvet and the brasses meet and leave the world outside. The first set finds us quite composed, with gin and tonic in the glass. The double bass is half disclosed as moments start to pass. The second set invites a move towards that corner by the wall. We find a sympathetic groove before the curtains fall. The clock is just a polished face that doesn't know the time. We occupy a private space with rhythm for a rhyme. Such a rhythm. Final set is soft and slow. You lean your cheek against my own. There is no place for us to go. The finest night I've known. The finest night I've known, in a Soho corner. Just us two. Just us two. The music ends, but I have you, I have you.
Yeah. The rain is falling on the London street. The autumn air is turning rather cold. I feel the rhythm of our pulses beat, a classic feeling that is never old. This moment holds the weight of everything. Before my arms wrap tightly round your waist, I feel the comfort that your presence brings, a sweet desire that I long to taste. Long to taste. The fire burns within the grate so low. Your velvet sleeve is soft against so low. Your velvet sleeve is soft against my hand. We move together naturally and slow. The finest evening that I ever planned. This moment holds the weight of everything. Before my arms wrap tightly round your waist, I feel the comfort that your presence brings, a sweet desire that I long to taste. Sweet desire. No No need for words to occupy the air. I see the promise shining in your eyes. The way you look is quite beyond compare. A perfect star within the midnight sky. This moment holds the weight of everything. Before my arms wrap tightly around your waist, I feel the comfort that your presence brings. A sweet desire that I long to taste. So close to you, so close. The space between is fading now. I love you so, darling.